welcome to the Book Chronicles. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Melanie.
And today we're here with recommended Halloween reads and
Fall reads
and what I'm currently reading. And I have a series that I recommend for Halloween, October, and she has some books she can recommend. And also I'm going to let you know, I have also a middle grade recommendation for Halloween, as well as Melanie. And and an exciting announcement to look forward to on the 29th. But you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay, I'll let Melanie go.
I'm going to do an R.L. Stine selection and let you see my R.L. Stine collection in another video. But I just finished reading R.L. Stine's Return to Fear Street, You May Now Kill the Bride. It actually takes place over two centuries or so. One event takes place at a wedding in 1924 with a sister getting married to a good family member, and she didn't realize he was a good, and there was a curse and a tragedy that occurs at the lodge of Richmond Fear, who owns the lodge. Well, in present day, Harmony and her sister Marissa go to the same lodge where Marissa gets married. And she ends up missing, and there's some strange events that occur there. So, it's a very good book to read. I always enjoy R.L. Stine, especially this time of year, because he, in my opinion, is great for young children and horror for young children.
Oh, yeah.
The Goosebumps series, love them. The Fear Street novels are actually my favorite of all time. So
this is what she's currently reading.
So I have almost finished.
She's actually almost finished.
Yeah. I have like a few chapters. I'm sorry that I haven't finished it.
And she's probably going to finish it right after this video.
Yeah, so this is a really good book. And I have a book that I want to start. It just came out by R.L. Stine that I'm enjoying. I haven't read, but I'm looking forward to reading this book, and it's Scream and Scream Again. This is a collaboration of different artists that R.L. Stine presents. Ray Daniel, Beth Penetaski, Chris Gerbenstein, Heather Graham, Bruce Hale, Steve Hawkinsmith.
And you should have seen her, Mel, whenever she first learned about this book. She was like, oh my God, she just loves R.L. Stine.
Yes, I absolutely love R.L. Stine.
And this is actually an imprint. I don't think it's actually written by R.L. Stine.
Well, there is one story by R.L. Stine.
Oh, okay.
It includes 20 different Halloween tales. So you can just read one small story and then go to another book.
Kids?
Oh, yeah. R.L. Stine is always good for young children.
Oh, okay.
I'd say probably about...
You can tell I haven't really read much.
7 or 8.
I don't think I have read any of R.L. Stine.
Yeah, and I'm 44 and I still love R.L. Stine. It's like anybody going to a G-rated movie. I know some people may say, why are you reading R.L. Stine at 44? But R.L.
Read
Stine...
what you want. It doesn't matter.
Well, it's like going to a G-rated movie.
Right.
Or going to an R-rated movie. Whatever you want to do.
I read Rick Riordan in middle grade.
As long as you're over 18, read whatever you want.
Yeah.
I mean, your parents, if you're a youngin', you may want to talk to them about what you read. But other than that, when you're over 18, you read what you want to. Don't let anybody stop you from reading what you enjoy. And I do enjoy some middle grade horror, so he's very good with middle grade horror, and I would definitely recommend him. I finished this book by our Nashville's own Victoria Schwab, City of Ghosts. This was a very good story. It's about Cassidy, or her name is Cass, and she befriends a ghost. And she had a tragic accident when she drowned, and this ghost saves her.
Aww.
But ever since then, she sees spirits and apparitions. I wanted to say it was like Sixth Sense and Demi Moore's Ghost, but it's not really like that. And she has to battle these evil ghosts, and they're from different times and all that. So,
and it looks like a very quick read. The lettering was pretty good size.
It's not that hard of a read, and you can get through this book really quick. So that's another good middle grade book.
Through it in one day?
Yeah.
That'll tell you how easy it is to read.
This book is wonderful, though, for middle grade, for the youngins.
And also what I was going to recommend it for middle grade is Doll Bones.
I read that book by Holly Black. It's about three young people, Poppy, Zach, and Alice.
Yeah, if you want to give your young ones a good,
they found the spirit of in a doll, and she wants to wreak havoc on them. And if her doll body is not buried in her grave.
Right, and she wants to be taken to the graveyard, which I believe is a cross. They take a boat.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
It's a very cool story, but she threatens to haunt the three of them, Poppy, Alice, and Zach.
The story behind the doll is kind of dark, but, I don't think it's too bad.
It's not that bad for youngins. I'd probably say about 9-10 years old. They could probably deal with this. So this was a good middle grade story. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, that's my middle grade Halloween recommendation.
Oh, and a very good Halloween recommendation for middle grade that I enjoyed.
And I have yet to read this, but I love the cover.
Oh, the cover is amazing. I don't read much of Alexander Bracken.
Right, and this is her first attempt, I believe, at a middle grade. Yeah.
This was an amazing book. The sequel to this book is coming out in February.
I haven't read it, but I'm probably going to end up reading it this year.
It's a very good book, though.
Sorry, guys, it's hot.
Like I said, it's by Alexander Bracken. Prosper is the only one he's a descendant from the Redding family, where there's a curse on the family, and there is a demon or malefactor that invades his body, and invades him.
I like the little back. Show him the cat with the bat wings. If you can see it, yeah. It's awesome.
But it has this Halloween Town vibe. They have pumpkins and all kinds of stuff. If you like Halloween Town High, with the late, great Debbie Reynolds.
All right. And it'd probably be a fun little book to read with your kids.
Oh,
read to your
absolutely.
Kids.
Yes. So this is not bad at all. The demon or malefactor is actually pretty funny in this book. I read this last year, so I have to go back and kind of remember, but the fiend invades his body because he's cursed, and it's just wonderful that it's all the history of the Redding family and the curse that they have. So it's kind of like the R.L. Stein book I just had with the curse of the fears versus the good. The goods place a curse on them, but it's a wonderful middle grade book, so I would definitely suggest it. Actually, one of my favorites. So that says a lot. Then we have...
Which you haven't read. Neither of us have read yet.
I haven't read this book yet. I've heard great things about it, so I'm going to try to get back with you on this book. But it is a middle grade book. # murder trivia.
I don't know if it's middle grade.
Yeah, it is. It was in the middle grade section.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's about where I believe this girl finds herself...
well, they watch executions on...
Right.
On YouTube or something like that.
Well, social media.
Social media.
They live stream execution.
Yeah. So.
And I think this girl finds herself on the other end of, like...
Yeah, so I'll have to get back with you more about this and as to whether I would recommend
it. And hopefully I can buddy read this with Melissa.
Yeah, they're definitely a good buddy read, but we'll get back to you and let you know if it's good for youngins, but it is a good fall read. So definitely take that into consideration. Now, another book that I have finished, and I enjoyed this book.
And I finished it as well.
This is about
Hocus Pocus.
And if you've seen the movie, the first part is about the movie, the
Sanderson sisters.
Yes, the Sanderson sisters and the Dennison family.
Basically, the story on the first is this is the sequel, and then the actual original Hocus Pocus.
Which, if you see,
and then they call the witches on the first story by the black candle. Like they light it.
Right, they light the candle. The Virgin lights the candle and brings the spirits back. And you probably know that story.
Right.
However, 25 years later, which would be in 2018,
right? So they find themselves pretty much in the same.
Well, actually, their children.
The children.
To see.
Find themselves in the same scenario, and they call the witches inadvertently.
Mm-hmm.
And the aunt, they take their family. And my favorite character is probably the aunt.
Yeah,
I really
Aunt Danny.
Yes, Aunt Danny.
But so Danny and the young ones are
Right.
grown up.
I already read this with Lico and Melissa.
Her father is actually a teacher, the young girl, and there's LGBTQIA+.
You said there is. That's what I was about to ask you. There's some LGBTQ
and there
representation.
is some diversity in the fact that her best friend is Poppy's best friend's Allison is African American, and her friend Trevor is African American. So Poppy is a descendant of the Dennisons, the original Dennison, Max Dennison. Her dad is now grown up and a teacher. Her mom was the lady that was in the first one that married. She married Max. And so she's a Dennison, and she's grown up, and she's a lawyer. So it's really cool because you go back and it's like 25 years later and you learn about their children. So it's really, really cool.
And again, this is another good you could read with your kids and watch the movie. There's no Hocus Pocus, the movie with Bette Midler. Sarah, I can't say her name. She's on
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
And Kathy Najimy.
And Kathy Najimy. Yeah.
So this is a really good book for the youngins, definitely.
I like the part of that.
This is a very good book.
I love Bette Midler. Who doesn't love Bette Midler?
Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely, right? So this will take you into the future where she doesn't believe her dad's story about the Sanderson sisters, so she conjures them back and wreaks havoc. 2.0 Hocus Pocus. So there's the sequel, there's the original, and it just I wish they'd make it into a television series or a movie sequel, because I actually like the second one better than the original story, and I like the original movie and the original story, so it's a very good read. So that and
then of course we got our live show this weekend.
Next weekend, right?
Next weekend,
because people haven't had a chance to read the book.
Right, we have decided to. Can't do it next weekend because of.
We'll have to see.
Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's to be announced.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the Butterfly Book Club, but this is a lot. Well, Melanie listened to the audiobook, but this book is a lot
of information,
far-fetched, and
I had to tab, I had to highlight. There were so many people involved in the.
And I can only read bits and pieces, and it kind of made me a little slumpy, to be honest. Not because it's bad,
but it's nonfiction.
Nonfiction usually does put me in a reading slump, and I'm just now getting out of it, so it's probably going to take me a while. We might do a live show on this a bit later.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just say to be announced.
Yeah, because we want to make sure everybody has a chance to catch up.
Or it could be the weekend after next.
Yeah, but the next month for October.
Yes.
Which starts in a few days.
Inspired by Lico's Ittober.
This is inspired by Lico Loves Books or Ittober Fest last year.
We want to read it.
For the whole month of October.
We already got one of our friends going to read along with us, but anybody can read along with us.
And we're thinking we might do the live show on Halloween.
Right.
October 31st, maybe. That's what I would like to do. I like to do
right, because she's never read it before, and I've read. I haven't finished it, but I've got as far as 800 something pages. But it's time to finish this bad boy.
I haven't started it. I had the bookmark. I was waiting on everybody else to start, but I may go ahead and start it. But those are the books that I had,
and this is the books that I have. I'll go into that. And then I'll go into my little announcement. But I'm currently buddy reading Escaping Houdini. Escaping from Houdini, I do apologize, by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the third book in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series, which I got right here. This is my highly recommended October series. The first book is called Stalking Jack the Ripper. And the second is called Hunting Prince Dracula. Look at those covers. I can't tell you much about this one because it's the third in the series, but definitely pick this series up. You won't disappoint.
All I can tell you is what she was reading, and she's going, oh, no, no.
It follows Audrey. Just know that it follows Audrey Rose. She's the main female lead.
Protagonist.
And she's a very, very strong character. I just really love it. I may do a whole video on this series because it's like I truly adore the series. They just now came out with this in paperback, and I had to get it because that way I can put my signed copy of this. I have a signed copy of this, and that way I can put that up and use this as when she reads it because she just now got all the audiobooks.
Yeah.
So very excited. But now on to my little, I should say it's a good announcement. If you all don't know or follow Completely Melanie, you guys need to. She is awesome.
And you're a book nerd.
And you're a book nerd.
Yerabooknerdzoe.
And I'm going to link their channels below. Once I upload it, it'll probably be Monday that I'll link the link because I'll have to go into our YouTube account Monday, and it's easier to. I don't have an actual computer.
Yeah, so we don't want to go into too much detail. That's up to Melanie to go into.
Right.
But
I was selected to join them.
We were selected.
Listener. We were selected, obviously, because it's our channel. To be a part of the live show, her live show for her Potterwatch, and we'll link those videos. If you want more details about it, go to Yerabooknerdzoe and Completely Melanie channel, and she has a whole video on this. It's the Potterwatch video, and I'm so excited. But we're going to. She's doing it each month, like the first show starts September 29th, and I'm just going to be a part of the first show. I think she's going to pick a different person.
We're going to be part of the first show.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. She's funny. But anyway, I'm going to reread the first Harry Potter.
And I have never read...
And she's going to read it. She has not read it.
I've never read Harry Potter, just like Completely Melanie has never read Harry Potter.
Right. She has the beautiful set that the spines form the castle.
Yeah. So
Hogwarts.
We're going to read this, and it's going to be my first time reading Harry Potter, and we had the movie, so we're going to read the book and watch the movie, and then there's going to be information about the live show, and we'll give you more information when we're allowed to talk about it, but we don't want to.
Right.
We don't want to go into anything with
that. Because she's obviously it's her read along, it's her show, but
we were just honored enough to be.
I was just honored enough to be graciously accepted to be a part of the first live show, and I'm really excited about it. So look forward to that, and I believe the first one's going to be on her channel. So if you want to see it, go to and definitely please subscribe to Completely Melanie. She's very awesome.
Also, Mel Comment Interrupted. Subscribe to her channel. Our friend Liko loves books.
And Melissa and Barnesy read.
REID,
my bestie.
like read from a book, and Ashley versus the Bookish Agenda. These are really cool people. Yerabooknerdzoe and Completely Melanie. So check out those channels as well. Also, one final book. I finished this book. I don't know if I finished this book last time, but this was a great, great book for October.
Baby tea.
It is a combination of Problem Child versus Child's Play. There is
and it's an adult book.
It is very
not
adult book.
like adult, but it's
adult.
It's what do you call it? Adult thriller.
Yeah, it's an adult thriller horror.
I wouldn't let nobody under.
No, I'm 18 for me, but
I'm a very mature 16.
Yeah, I mean it depends on how the mom feels, or the dad feels, or the guardian feels. But
because it does have some parts.
The child is very almost demon possessed like. The mom Suzette deals with Crohn's disease. She's raising her daughter Hannah, and homeschooling her for the most part. She and her husband Alex are. Alex is a hard-working man, and when he comes home, Hannah is a sweet little girl. But when he isn't there, she wreaks havoc on her mom, does things.
Right.
Okay.
And just go into it knowing it's just entertainment. This book is solely for entertainment.
This isn't going to be a good representation for a child that may have mental illness.
The mother just happens to be dealing with Crohn's disease.
And the child does deal with separation anxiety or
so I don't think it's meant to...
Not meant to be disrespectful. It's supposed to be for entertainment.
It's just a thriller, you
know?
go
into this with the mindset that it's not going to have very good representation for dealing with a child that has mental illness. Because the child is going to be likened to Chucky. Okay? Or problem child from the John Ritter, the movie... that John Ritter was in.
It's a problem child on a whole new level. On a child play level.
Yeah, on a child play level, because she does some horrible, I won't spoil it, but she does some horrible things.
She does some pretty horrible things.
To different people, but especially her mom.
And I will say, there's one scene that is probably potentially disturbing. Mm-hmm. And I think you know what I'm talking about. You might not appreciate it, and I think both me and Melissa both agree that part could have been taken out of the book.
There was a little incident with the child,
right?
Some
yeah.
Go
into it, you know.
I take it with a grain of salt. Take it with as it being a thriller, like a Stephen King thriller. You don't want to go in and thinking that you're going to get good representation for children's mental health, because you won't. There are some things, if there are people that are dealing with a child that has mental health issues, such as what this child's going through, there are ways to take care of them. But this is meant solely for entertainment. So please don't think that Zoe Stage was being disrespectful. She's just trying to write a book. And she probably had a child that was dealing with something like this. But it also reminds me of Michael Myers in a way, and how he wreaked havoc too. And it kind of reminds, like I said, it's a thriller. It's child's play, problem child, and a little bit of Michael Myers from Halloween. But there's a crushed sucker on the front. So
I like the cover.
I love the cover. And I gave this to a friend of mine who is into thrillers.
The other copy we had, our original copy, we gave to a friend that she actually has Crohn's disease.
Yeah, we won't mention her name. We don't want to violate HIPAA or who it was, but we do have a few friends that deal with a different disability, such as Crohn's disease, and
it does give you a glimpse of what someone...
Oh, I didn't know all that she dealt with, so it does give her good representation for Crohn's disease and understanding, like, my friends that deal with this
of what they go through.
Debilitating.
It's not anything you read to learn about Crohn's disease.
Well, yeah, in a way, I learned a lot about what Crohn's disease was. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I didn't know anything about Crohn's disease, so it does give you some good information about Crohn's disease. It's just the mental health aspect for the child isn't very good, I thought. But it is a good book. Just go with it in the mindset that this is a thriller. This is meant for entertainment. It's not meant for...
Right.
But those are my, she got hers and I got my recommendations and current read. And hope you're enjoying our lights.
We try to get some fall going on here.
Yeah.
So, we are excited about the fall reads and reading it for the first time for me. And it's a reread for her. But we hope you've enjoyed our channel so far. And we love the if you have any questions, please comment below.
Comment down below. Let us know. Give it,
When you do that, the camera goes in.
Let us go. That's okay. Let us know what what you're reading. We always like to know what you're reading.
Yes, we do. Comment below. Link. Send links if you have a YouTube channel that you like for us to check out. Send us a link so we can look at your YouTube channel. Also, like, comment, subscribe,
and hit that notification bell to receive notifications when we post a new video.
Follow us on Twitter on the Book Chronicles.
And I'm also now on Instagram. Well, I have been. I just now more active on my Instagram.
Is that our Instagram account with the Book Chronicles?
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, it's my. I mean, I
Oh,
created
okay.
it, but I can always rename it.
Yeah,
But-
so we have an Instagram account, The Book Chronicles, and a Twitter account, The Book Chronicles. So feel free to check us out on other social media. And we hope that you're having a wonderful fall so far.
And weekend.
And tomorrow is our anniversary. We've been married 2 years, so we're excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
Happy early anniversary, honey.
Yeah. Happy anniversary.
And we hope you have a wonderful day, and we wish you...
Peace, love, books, and chai tea.
Yeah, or coffee. And many blessings. Bye.
Bye.
We love y'all.